And we're back with another episode of Brew Your Mind, a podcast where we drink a delicious beverage and you sit back and listen to us ramble about what's on our minds. Welcome to the season 2 finale. I'm Justin.
Hello, I'm Jesse. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is a wild time. It's a wild time. It's a great time. Episode 50, the end of season 2. Season 2, man. Season 2. So that means I got to make up a new song for season 3. Different song, right? Each season, different song, right? So a little bit of backstory, Justin, before I just take over the microphone. Sorry. Yeah. So we did an Instagram live for like an hour, right? Where we started, we drank the whole thing, taking shots of liquor for each question we received. Good time, right? That was fun.
Yeah.
So now we're starting this episode off. Full disclaimer: if you weren't there and you don't know, we're starting this episode off completely like drunk history. Stop. You know, like. Well,
how many shots did we get through?
Like 12 or 13. 12 or 13.
It's crazy because just last episode I was saying, we're going to do 7 shots. And you're like, yeah, right. We're not going to get through 7. We went through 13. And listen, we had some really good questions. And we're gonna bring them up here in a little bit because we actually got a full agenda. We're going to do some season 2 recap. We're going to talk about some milestones, some ambitions, some goals that we have for season 3. But before we get to any of that, you know what we do first. And you know who we go to first. Jesse, what you drink tonight?
Well, I guess we'll keep it on par.
Besides this vodka.
Yeah. I guess I'll show off what we were drinking. Of course, right here, this is the alcohol that we were drinking, the whole stream that we did. And this is a liquor. And it's a Svedka, strawberry lemonade flavored vodka. Okay. I don't know. I don't drink liquor a lot, but it tastes almost like I think I'll do half a shot because we've already destroyed it.
Interesting.
I'll do half a shot right now. Okay.
Okay.
Just to give the listeners that weren't there for the Instagram live.
I like that.
A little bit of a taste. So let me pour about half a shot. And again, if you want to see this with the eyeballs. We will have the video posted on YouTube, okay? That is
Keep talking, Jesse.
Yeah, YouTube, and we're going to post it on YouTube a week after we post this audio, okay? So, I don't even know what the date today is, and I'm a bit lost. But I'm just saying if you don't see the video yet on YouTube, it will be there. If you see the audio a week after that, we'll have this posted on YouTube. So if you take a look at this, if you take a look on YouTube, you'll see I have a shot glass that says I Heart Cougars. Got it from one of my good friends as a gag gift. Gag gift. I don't heart Cougars. So we're going to take a little half shot, Justin, and in the meantime, what are you drinking?
Boy, while he's taking that drink, I'll show you. I had the Peaky Blinders. Sailor Jerry. Had this rolling. It was maybe up to the skull, like halfway. So we killed it, had it here.
Skull.
I showed up with 2 beers today, 2 local beers, really excited. But with that, I got the Pedialyte to keep it flowing. I got the Spritzing to keep it chasing. But we'll start off first. We got the Props Blue Wahoo's Blonde. All right. Dope brewery that's near me down the road. Really military friendly, veteran owned Pensacola.
Pico
on the map. Blonde. We'll see how.
Is it good? I give it 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Weird.
No. Weird. Kind of weird.
For a blonde.
You're a blonde.
I am. That's why I was expecting just smoothness.
Smoother.
So, for those that don't know, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos is a AA baseball team in Pensacola. So I guess this is after them for a winning atmosphere, whatever. Not that good, but hey,
baseball
for this special occasion.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a cigar poured out, okay? Because we're ready.
Cigar.
We're gonna light it up in here because we got from Cigar City Brewing. Cigar City Brewing.
I love that.
Another place.
Please light the cigar. Please do.
Guayabera Citra Pale Ale. So this is from Tampa, Florida. They got some real good stuff down there. This brewery.
Tampa! If you don't know what just again, watch us on YouTube, youtube.com.
Very IPA tasting. Very IPA tasting.
BYM Pod on YouTube.
Probably like a 6.5 again out of 10. Pretty mediocre, but local breweries. So that's what's really important is to keep it her. And I got plenty of liquids to get flowing throughout this episode.
Flowing.
Season 2 finale.
Season 2. I remember when the season 1 finale was wild. I was like, oh man, we did it.
Yeah.
Well, you did it.
No, you did it. You were part of the ride, man.
So I want to know. You know what I want to talk about? You don't know what to talk about. You do. How about cigarettes? Have you ever been into the cigarettes? You know what I mean?
Never, ever been into cigarettes. Tried it when I was maybe 11 years old, 12 years old. Really young. Disgusting. Never tried it since. And then in high school, when I moved to Texas, I tried this thing called dip. Nearly threw up. Did throw up. Yep. Then I tried chew on the way to a football game in the back of a bus. A little bit better. I started handling chew a little bit. You know, I did it moderately. And moderately mean once per month in my senior year of high school. And then hated it. Dip pouches I tried to go back to after that as I graduated. Hated that too. It was a little bit better because you didn't have to worry about the crap in your teeth. You know, it just gets stuck up in your teeth. You didn't have to worry about that. So it was all right. And then I started maturing. I had some scotch and I had some cigars. Dude, I will have a cigar like once a month, you know, because they are.
Oh, for real? I didn't know you was into that.
I'm into the cigars, man. And what I want to be in, and I know you got one, is a pipe. I want to try that out.
I haven't smoked a pipe in. It's been years, dude.
But you have one though, right? You have that.
Yeah. I have one from my grandfather.
Yeah,
the grandfather I never met, but yeah, I have.
And I think that's so cool. Like just the thought, and maybe that's weird. Like I want to get a wooden pipe and then pass it down to my grand. I feel like that's pretty cool. You know, you don't have to smoke it or whatever, but it's just like the pipe dates back so long, right? Like we're talking Gandalf. You know, Gandalf the White, Gandalf the Gray. Smoking the pipe.
Gandalf the Gray.
What about you, Jesse? You on the tobacco wacky?
Well, I used to. It was a thing. I
know whenever you drink, you used to pick cigarettes up, no problem. You know.
Yeah, I think it's harmless. You know, if you you drink a lot, you get drunk, smoke a couple cigarettes, it's fun, right?
Right.
But then there was a point in my life I was on the cigarettes for a good while, man. I was on the after you left, after me and you split apart, right? You went to the UK and I went to Alaska.
You,
I know I miss you still. God, I just want to touch your skin.
I know.
But
so soft.
So soft. So no
so
calluses.
fresh and so clean.
No calluses. No fresh and clean. But I got hooked on the cigarettes, man, for a minute. I was smoking.
What kind? What was your brand? Marlboro?
No, American Spirits.
Old Sport? American Spirits. You hipster, you.
Well, here's my logic behind it. They said no additives. I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then also they burn a lot longer. So you'd be like, you could smoke one of those by the time someone smokes a Camel 3 times.
Wow. And you know this because you've done it.
I've done it. Yeah. So
here's the question. When was the last time you smoked a cigarette?
Just the other day when I was shooting guns the other day. 2 days ago. 3 days ago.
Okay. But it's moderate.
There was a guy that was, he had cigarettes there, and I was like, man, that sounds good. And I smoked one, and it was okay. But before that, it was 3 months probably.
So you're not addicted to the teen?
No. I barely ever have it. But, you know what I'm saying? What you got going on the screen, Tuscany? So you into the cigar game, huh?
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Because it's like you're not inhaling these things, you're just the taste of it,
Yeah, that's true.
And the smell of them smells good to me.
Just get some of that
Makes Tori sick, you know what I'm saying? I go,
She don't like it? Man. I love that. I love that silence.
Listen,
Y'all feel
let
that?
me
Let me
Let me hit this recap real quick, all right? Listen, okay. So Jesse already said, we had the IG Live. We did it for an hour. I was not expecting to do it for an hour. But it was super awesome, man. We had great people come in, ask some awesome questions, which we'll get into a little bit later. Because guess what? There's no time limit for this episode. Normally, I am the one to ruin it and shut us off in an hour. We had a comment, I think, for episode 48. One person said, wish you guys wouldn't have cut off so soon, because like
Shut up, Cal.
We're really we're really killing,
I saw him.
Yeah, and that's awesome stuff. I love to hear that, and I apologize if I'm trying to stick to that hour time frame. So here we are, season 2 finale, episode 50, halfway to the century mark. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're on our way to 100 episodes, but no time limit. So we're just gonna stop whenever we either black out or just decide to stop. But listen, I want to recap a little bit. Okay, I want to recap. The season premiere of episode 2 was April 9th, 2020. So the time that this episode drops, it will be on April 12th. That's pretty awesome. That a whole year passes by and we do 25 episodes. That's pretty exciting stuff. And 25 episodes that we kept up with and we did every other week throughout a whole year. There was a month little break there when we had to move. Jesse had to move down to Georgia and whatnot. But
yeah, boy,
25 episodes. Highlights of the 25 episodes. And Jesse, you can chime in anytime you want. But the biggest thing for the last 20 episodes, me and you, we both moved. We picked our roots up. One from England, one from Alaska, and we settled to the southeastern United States. And here we are, just living our life. Another big thing, COVID. Oh my gosh. How many times can we mention COVID in this podcast? Every episode.
I know.
The riots. We had an episode where we actually strictly just talked about those issues in the United States. And we got real serious with our Brew Your Mind listeners. New president. There's times where we talk about politics in this episode. And that happened. That happened during this season. And we broke it down a little bit. Big things in regards to Brew Your Mind. Patches and coasters came out. Exciting stuff. When we actually sold out of patches, we did. I wasn't expecting to. We ordered a certain amount, and all of a sudden we sold out of them. So that's really exciting stuff.
Wait,
and coasters,
time out.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Do you have one patch left? Because I forgot about them. And I know it was my idea. It was my idea to do the patches, but I don't have a patch. Please tell me you have one left.
Hey, you guys have to stay tuned to season 3 to find out if Jesse gets his patch.
Oh, no.
Coasters.
I forgot about them. I was like, dude, we should do patches. We should do patches. It'd be so cool. And I forgot. I don't think I got one for myself. I didn't.
Coasters. We still got them, guys. Hardly any. But real good stuff. I got like 3 of them on my table right here. Really good stuff. But here's the big thing. And Jesse even mentioned in our IG Live.
I did.
We have more merch coming. We have bigger ideas. Patches and coasters, those are those have a lot of meaning around Brew Your Mind. The patches with us being in Air Force, the coasters about brewing our mind. But we're trying to get some apparel going, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
I wanna wear a hat right now.
Word.
Shout out to Crown Supply. Embrace your journey. I'm trying to wear a Brew Your Mind hat, you know what I'm saying? Or a Brew Your Mind snapback. That'd be dope, man.
Man, it'd be fucking wild. Are you kidding me? Boy, it'd be wild as a she.
Shit, love that, dude. Hey, another big thing. IG page has grown. How many followers? How many do we have now, Jesse?
We got over 200 followers.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Because I think in the beginning of season 2, we were sitting right about 100.
Yeah.
So gained a lot of followers there. And then we got a Twitter page now. Don't have too many followers over there, but it's nice to have a Twitter page, able to retweet and
hey, you know what's funny?
And like and whatnot.
I ain't even told Justin this. This is live to him and live to you. I started this at TikTok, boy. Hey, actually, yeah, I did. I put our teasers on TikTok. And let's pull
For real?
Yeah, I did. And the first one got like 505 views.
You're lying.
Nah, I swear.
You're lying.
No, let's look at what.
Why did you tell me
our
that?
latest one? Because I thought you'd be like, man, this man's is.
No, dude, because TikTok is the new thing. I swear. I'm playing with Sam. I'm playing with Ken. I'm playing with whoever. And they die. And what do I hear in the background? No, I don't hear footsteps I'm trying to listen to. I hear them listening to TikTok. And it's just flowing through TikTok. And TikTok is crazy.
Are you serious?
TikTok is literally the social dilemma Netflix documentary where whatever video you stop at, whatever video you like, whatever video you just stare at, that's what you'll see more of. I can't believe there is a social media that is like that.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay. China. You know what I'm saying?
China, we got you. You listening right now?
We got you. What are you listening right now? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Am I too old for TikTok? I don't know.
No, you don't know. You don't know.
I don't know. Am I old for TikTok? I don't know.
You don't know.
Justin,
You don't know.
what's the deepest thing? What troubles you the most? What troubles you the most? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before you answer that, here's the thing. Again, just want to. If anyone's jumped into the middle of this podcast for I don't know
Whatever weird reason.
yeah, we're a little bit drunk. Okay, I want to say.
Oh my gosh, there's a Brew Your Mind TikTok.
Did you find it?
I'm the second follower, and there's 506 views, 21 likes.
Yeah, man.
What?
But I put
Why does that TikTok?
TikTok is where it's at. So I'm saying is,
Hey, you got our Instagram? And our
yeah.
YouTube. Guys, go to our TikTok right now. Brew Your Mind
TikTok.
Pod. I know each and whenever you listen to this, go to Brew Your Mind Pod. We're going viral, all right? It's real easy. FYP, hashtag for your page. We're going to be there. Brew Your Mind page.
For your page. TikTok is wild, dude.
Wow, man.
Wild. How long you been married now?
Shoot, 2014, 6.5
2014?
years.
Man, you beat me. You beat me always. I think you and Tori are just excellent. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man. Baby K, 2021.
So what do you think is the secret? Do you think, what would you say to someone, because y'all got married when you was pretty young. You know what I mean? Like young 20s. Which I think is I think that's a judgment people do on people. You know what I mean? Like, they got married when I was like 21, 22. How old were you when you got married? 22, right? 23? 23.
It was in 2014, so that was 6 years ago. So I was 22.
22. So people do that thing where they go, man, they're young. They're young. What, is Tori older than you?
Yeah, she rocking the cradle.
She rocking the cradle, boy. She a cougar.
Got me a cougar. Hey, give me that shot glass. I love cougar.
Shot glass. I heard the cougars, boy. I heard the cougars. So Tori is she how much older?
A year.
Year older.
Actually, technically, 51 weeks.
So how y'all do it? How y'all do it? How y'all? What's your
Let me tell you the secret recipe, people.
No, for real. No, for real. For real. Not like no hyperbole. No,
Okay.
no joke. Like, what's the real thing?
I think it was the fact that this is real talk, people.
Yeah,
That our faith aligned with each other.
Yeah.
I think the fact that I can't even tell you last time we had an argument. I don't know if we ever had an argument. And that's just the way we are. And that's just the way we talk. Damn. And that's just the way we explain things to each other. It's just it may sound weird, but it's just a beautiful thing. Okay, the way that you can have these conversations with your significant other and not have to worry about it getting hostile or voices increasing, the volume increasing and whatnot. It's just I honestly cannot tell you last time I argued with my wife.
Where is Tori? Is she there?
You want her to knock on the wall?
Yeah, tell her come in here. I want to see her. I know Tori.
Think she's FaceTiming her family.
Episode 50. The thing is,
where are you going at here? Because I didn't see you put this on the agenda that we start talking about marriage.
Well, I just feel like me and you, we don't talk about it too much.
We don't.
Not really. But Tori's a sweetheart, man. Georgia sweetheart.
She's a Georgia peach.
She is. I'm not surprised you say you all never like argued. That don't surprise me. Easy come, easy go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, easy tum, easy flow.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Justin, what you got on the agenda? What's the deepest? Here's the thing.
You trying to go deep?
Preface.
My name is Jesse. We preface.
And I got a lot of this in me. So if we wanted to talk about anything deep penetration, we could do it right now. I got the hiccups too. So what I'm saying is, we could
go.
We could go as
Jesse,
far
I got a
as-
question for you.
Let's do it. I'll answer it. I swear.
Are you ready for this deployment you're about to go on? Are you ready to be away by yourself for the next 6? Is it 6? 4? 3? 4 months? Are you ready to be by yourself for 4 months?
4.
And protect the country that you took an oath to do? How are you? Because, I mean, you have never deployed. You have done humanitarian support, correct? But you've never actually deployed on your own and been able, you are the sole man in charge. You're the sole man to do the support. Are you ready? How's the headspace going?
I don't know, man. I feel like I ain't think about it too much. But I also feel like it's one of them things. You know, it's one of them things, man. You just floating through life. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Light that cigar if you're a man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of it. What do you think of deploying, dude? Deploying? Here's the thing. It's abnormal. I think we normalize it because we're Americans and we're like, it's deploying. And we're in the military, but like, it's our duty.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, dude. You're gonna go 4 to 6 months apart from your family. But also here's the thing. I wanna like hype myself up with it. Snapping all the way around me for the good vibes. I'm a Viking. I'm going on that long ship. And I'm sailing for the UK. The UK ain't a thing, but I'm going to go raid. You know what I'm saying? And that's, hey, honey, look, I know I'm going to be gone for a minute. You don't understand, but I'm going to go raid. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be gone for some months. There's no time. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get from here to Norway to the UK, okay? UK ain't even a thing. But to the island over there, I got to get there. And I got to do some crazy shit. I got to do some crazy stuff, okay? I got to get over there. I got to sail this ship, this long ship. I don't know. You know, there's lots of things that could be changing the time frame. The weather. Is the wind going to be in my favor? When I get there, is my axe going to sink deep into the skulls? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I don't equate what I'm doing to the man of the Viking. But I'm saying we are warriors. We're on a journey. We're on a journey. We're warriors. You know what I'm saying? So, you cannot be ready. You cannot prepare for these things. You cannot prepare to kill. You cannot prepare for the darkest places life may take you. But you must stay ready. And you must accept it. You must accept. That's the thing. You must accept what life is about to give you. Life is about to give me some uncomfortable moments. Uncomfortable. It's not home. It's not what I want. It's not where I want to be. It's uncomfortable, but I will accept it, and I will destroy, and I will take the blood.
Yes, you will, Jesse. Hey, don't mean to cut off his William Shakespeare, but my goodness, dude, you are one with the words right now, and I pick up what you're dropping, young Padawan. I pick up what you're dropping.
Young Padawan is right.
It sounds like you're ready, and hey, listen, I know you'll have the war zone ready while while you're AFK, I mean AF away from Katie. Listen, this is what I want to talk about, okay?
Hey, do it.
I want to go back about season 2, okay? Season 2 was special.
Of course.
It was a full season for you and I when you joined in. And let me tell you, I haven't felt so comfortable on a podcast than I did in season 2. Just every episode, I felt like this is where I belong, and this is what I need to do, and this is what I want to talk about.
It's good.
And it's great. And every time we had an agenda, or maybe 80% of the episodes, we had like this is what we're going to talk about. And I tell you what, for all those episodes, we covered those, no problem. But then we did more the stuff that wasn't even listed on there. And that's just the chemistry that you and I have. And that's why that's why Brew Your Mind clicks, man. Because you and I, we can just pick up from anything. Just whatever does. But let me tell you what was really special about season 2 compared to season 1. Season 2, we had special guests. Sam, our boy Sam Dekker, he joined us for 3 episodes. The very first episode, we talked all about him. The next 2, he became part of the crew. So I would fully expect people for season 3, some more appearances by Sam, because what he brings to our conversations is great stuff. And he's an awesome man.
He's a great man.
Another person we had join was Tev. We got the opportunity to talk about Crown Supply, and let me tell you, that was one of my favorite episodes to do. To give Tev the opportunity to talk more about Crown Supply, and then he dropped that bomb on us, man. He was like, "Brew Your Mind listeners, you get 50% off." And I swear, I am being honest right now because I have a lot of alcohol in me. That I nearly had tears in my eyes, and Goose. When he said that, I got emotional because it just shows you just how good of a person Tev is, and it just shows you people like Tev. That there's so many good people in this world, and they just get overshadowed with all this crap that gets thrown around in social media, and it's frustrating to see as just a normal human being that I am. But Tev, Sam, shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining Brew Your Mind this season.
Absolutely.
And listen, we're going to get more people to join us season 3 because I believe there's a lot of people that listen to this show that have plenty to share with our listeners. And yes. All I can ask is just be ready to... Can you brew your mind?
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it?
I stepped down from my soapbox. Jesse?
It's all about this, man. It's all about this. You know what I'm saying? It's all about sharpening each other. Sharpening each other, man. It is what it is. Double fist. 2 cans. 2 can, Sam.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin 316. Side note. Sorry.
You got to sharpen each other, man. So I want to say just sharpen each other, man. Hold each other accountable. Sharpen each other. Like, for real. Hold each other. Men bond together. I think most of our demographic that listens is men, obviously. But I want you boys out there sharpening each other. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Justin, what you got?
What I was going to say is, I said Austin 316. I went down a YouTube rabbit hole the other day, and I watched a bunch of Stone Cold Steve Austin moments, dude. Tell me you were into WWF.
Oh, my God. I was in a WCW.
Yep.
WWF.
WWE. Yeah. But I'm talking like prime time. Like, you got The Rock in his prime. You got Stone Cold in his prime.
No.
You got Triple H in his prime.
No. Goldberg all the way. Goldberg, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. Goldberg was my life, okay? I'd be on the trampoline, and I'd be giving them boys a spear, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spear.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's the age difference in us, too, because, like, The Rock and Stone Cold was me. Like, hey,
DDP and, like, Goldberg was, like, probably 5 years before. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you want to get on the trampoline with me? I'm going to give you the people's elbow, and I'm going to Stone Cold stun you, dog. You going
Stone
down,
Cold
I'm yelling
Steve
timber.
Austin is the old... I follow him on Instagram, by the way.
He's great still.
Stone Cold Steve Austin captured something that someone, no one else had done. No one else, man. And he go in there, he crack open them beer bottles, you know what I'm saying? And he just, there it is right there. Yeah. Smash it. Give the middle finger out there to him.
Dude rolled up a beer truck right next to the ring and started spraying fools with it. Gratata. Ratag. That foo-foo shit, I ain't with it. Send some shots at my fitted. Gratata.
Gratata. Justin, if you could speak, and what's your preferred? Okay, all right, here we go.
Oh.
If you saw it, give it the saw it. If you could speak any language, what would it be? Go. Say it.
Icelandic.
Wow. Why? Say it. Say it now. Why Icelandic?
How many people have? How many people?
Is it the girls? You like the girls, don't you?
How many people? You've asked that question. Who they said Icelandic?
You know, what's your all right? What's your favorite? What history? Okay, here we go. What history resonates the most with you? What gets you fired up?
British history.
Vikings. British.
Yep. I'm
Why?
talking Anglo-Saxon.
Why?
Anglo-Saxon.
Why?
I'm
Is
talking.
that your family? Is that your family history?
Absolutely.
Your name is like Norman, right? Like Normandy,
it's German.
French.
It's German. And then I got some English in me, but nothing fascinates me more than that time period when you had King Edward, you had King Alfred, you had the Vikings just penetrating in on the UK. Man, it's just that time in history is so damn fascinating to me. I have books that I haven't read yet that covers that time period. That I am The Last Kingdom. If you guys have not watched that show on Netflix, watch it now. It will be the best show. You heard it here first from Justin Thomas Cape. That The Last Kingdom on Netflix will be the best show you ever listened to.
There it is. Give it to him. Give it to him when you want to. Give it to him.
Dude, I would love to be able to speak German though. Now I want to think about it. If I could have German as like a second language.
I love Vikings, man. That show.
I only made it through like 2 seasons, maybe a season and a half. I got to keep going because I'm obsessed with that time period. I'm obsessed with everything about it. It's such a fascinating thing, isn't it?
So it's so interesting to me when you go to that time period and you're watching it through how they portray that history of how quickly they kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't value human life like they do now.
Nope.
So it makes me question, who's right? Do we value human life too much?
Whoa.
Or do they value human life too little then? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Because here's my thing. We put people on machines to keep them alive in beds. They're sitting there in beds.
Oh, stop.
Okay, stop.
In your will, do you say anything like, hey, if I have to live off a machine, just pull the plugs?
I don't honestly.
Maybe not now, but in the future, would you want to live off a machine or would you rather the plugs be pulled?
I think I would want to be a fucking insane person. Be like, you know what? Forget the cancer. I'm going out guns blazing. Go fuck yourself. And I want to be built up on a pyre. A wooden thing. A wooden tower, right? I want to be built up. Give me a Vikings honor. Put me on top of there. Set on fire. And sing some dark ass shit.
You're not even gonna like fight cancer. You're just gonna be like,
I don't think so.
So you get cancer. You're not fighting.
Depends.
You're not fighting it.
Depends.
You're fighting it. You're fighting it. You get cancer. You're fighting it.
Here's the thing, though. Depends on the age, though. If I'm 50-something, 55, 56.
You're 53 years old. You get cancer. You're fighting it.
I don't know.
You're fighting it, Jesse.
Because I think there's something. Well, I think there's something incredibly honorable about someone. Honorable. I don't know if that's the right word.
Don't say honorable. Honorable about fighting it. Like, yes.
No. But there's something incredibly what's the word I'm looking for? Not honorable, but it's like
Not stoic. You're not looking for stoic.
no. Do you know the word? If you know the word, tell me.
I know the word, but I just rather you go for it.
I just think it's really cool of people who are just like, go fuck yourself, and I'm just gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? Because they know how like fragile human life is. Really, you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, Justin. We talked about this on the last one. We're talking about guns. Guns. Oh my God, it's so
and
dangerous.
ships,
so
and
dangerous.
so the balance shifts.
There it is, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So the guns are dangerous, but also you drive 80 miles per hour in a car.
So listen, you go 60, you divide it by 2, that's 30. Then you add 60 to it, that's 90 feet per second.
Exactly what you learned. What we learned.
And that's from episode 49.
Ratata. So I'm just saying, we do life. Death is just inevitable. And if you roll the dice, it's just your time to go. Just, what are you passionate? What is your passion? What are you passionate about? Passionate about. Sports? No. Yes? No. Yes? Oh, man.
I really am.
What?
I really am passionate about sports.
What is it about sports, though? What is it that gets you?
I think.
What do you ever do? I want to know. Do you ever take a step out of yourself and say, "This is ridiculous. I'm this passionate about it," but then you say, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm in this." Sorry, I'm cussing so much. I've had a lot of liquor. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This one's rated E for mature. But you know, sports is good, right? Because sometimes I don't like those pussies that don't want to. They don't want to put it in. They don't want to play a sport. They don't want to play sport. Why? Because you can throw a frisbee. Well, learn. Jump in and learn. Jump in.
It sounds like you're doing some self-reflecting right there. You jump into Ultimate Frisbee, you learn, and you crush it, and you found out that you love it. And this is coming from someone that didn't appreciate sports at all before he came into the military. This is someone that did not care a flying F about sports at all. And all of a sudden, he found out there's this one sport called Ultimate Frisbee that he loves and enjoys and found really strong enjoyment about it. And let me tell you what.
Tell me.
Those that didn't hang out with IG Live, there was a question to Jesse that he could guess. The amount of players on the Bucks that he could guess is the amount of shots I would have to take. Jesse didn't let us down. And my man over here, a non-sport follower, named Giannis. So I had to take a shot. So proud of you on that one.
Thank you.
Really proud of you. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's what you meant to say earlier with the last name and whatnot. But hey, listen, sports to me, I wish I knew what captured to me, because it's literally an emotional cycle that we go through each year, and every fan can relate. You know, before the season starts, you're so optimistic. You know, my team is going to make it to the Super Bowl. My team is going to make the NBA Finals. My team is going to go to the World Series.
Yeah.
A quarter of the season goes by, and then that's when the bar lowers a little bit, and you're like, okay, let's just win some games, you know. And all of a sudden, they make the playoffs, and that's when all the fans just get together. This is our year. This is how and you know, you're so pumped up, and all of a sudden, every year your team lets you down. And then as fans, I gotta talk about this. As fans are stupid. Fans are ridiculous. Fans make sports amazing, but fans also make sports ridiculous. I mean, just Ohio State, number 2 seed in March Madness, losing number 15 seed, Oral Roberts. And all of a sudden, just fans flood the player of Ohio State, just flood his direct messages on Twitter saying, "You suck. You will never measure up to anything. I hope you die." And it's just like, this dude is a student athlete, okay? This dude is going to school and playing for this school, and you're hoping he dies because his team got upset. That's where I'm saying the fans are just stupid. And I can classify myself. You know, Packers lose in the NFC Championship. I get frustrated for the dumbest reasons that I have no control. I get so upset for no reason. I have no control over this. This is a separate part of my life that I have no control over, but I invest more into than anything else in my life. And I let it affect me more than anything else. And that's why it's just like, Why couldn't I just be like someone who just didn't care about sports? Why couldn't I be someone that just killed the drums, became amazing on piano, knew how to play the guitar, just loved music, and you have music for the rest of your life. I'm not going to be able to dunk on someone at the age 40. I'm going to try. But it's those kind of things. It's like you opened up a can of worms, young Jay. You opened up a can of worms.
Weird.
Isn't it weird?
Here's the thing. Even every hobby has a gatekeeper to it. Okay, has a gatekeeper. So you're talking like, you think you're upset that you're a fan of the Badgers and like you're so vulnerable emotionally to like how they're doing and it affects you. Like everyone's that way. There's gatekeepers of rap that hate Drake. Okay, you know what I'm saying? There's gatekeepers of rock and roll that hate Machine Gun Kelly. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like there's gatekeepers of rap in general that hate the mumble rap. It's all the same. It's all the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you can be self-aware as you want to be. You know, you're swerving over there. I see you swerving. That boy gone. That boy gone. But, man, here it is. It's a part of you, man. It gives you it brings you life, brings you passion. Justin, are you good? You hanging in there? Tell me how you feel. 1 through 10, like 10
Dude,
being like you're about to die out, like pass out.
Oh, nah, dog. Good. I'm ready to go. I really got to pee really bad, but I'm doing good. Like, dude, listen, do
you want to do some like editing magic and do some like editing magic?
No, we don't do that here at Brew Your Mind. Listen, hey, let's talk about wedding talk. Why don't dudes like to really plan out weddings? Like, why are we all about like just, hey, let's just get married, you know, let's just do it. And then you got the women like, we got to have it like this. We got to have it like this. We got to make sure these people come. We got to make sure these people. What's the deal?
What is the deal?
How you feel about your wedding?
Here's the thing.
You're the one engaged.
Man, you're the one engaged? Okay.
You can't. You try to clap back, but you couldn't.
Clap back, snap back. Tattoos.
How you feeling over there, Jesse? You feeling good?
Man.
Dude, bet you want to take a shot?
Episode. All right, boy. If you ain't even.
Take a shot. Take a shot from the bottle.
Watch this.
One hand. Nice.
You see that?
I did. Take that shot. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. That's the face we look for.
Love y'all.
Brew Your Mind Pod at YouTube. That's another thing. YouTube has grown, and I love to see it. People actually prefer to listen and look at our videos rather than listen to podcasts, which I'm all about. And that's Jesse. That's exactly what Jesse brought to the podcast. He brought his amazing guys. I'm not just saying this because he's like my best friend. Dude knows how to edit some video. Like, seriously, Jesse, you have a serious talent at it, man. And I want you to take that to the grave with you, all right? Take it to the grave. My man is seriously good. Like the teasers, I wish you guys would show this man more love. I know you watch them every week. They're so good. I mean, when Jesse tells me, hey, it's uploading to Dropbox, my goodness, I swear I get so excited because I have no idea what's in store. But every time I watch it, I get more and more impressed in what this man can do with the teasers. And then the YouTube video just turns out just as beautiful. So please go over to YouTube, Brew Your Mind Pod, check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment.
Mm-hmm. Justin, thank you. I need that gas up, light me on fire. Look at that. Someone lit me on fire, boy. You know what I'm saying, Justin? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Take the headphones off. You ain't no peace.
I really.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got a bread cap on. Justin, here's the thing. I want to know, are we going to live on Mars?
What? We talked about this on episode 49.
I know. I got the same questions all the time. I don't know what the right deal is. You know, I don't know what the right question is. I don't know what the right answer is.
You keep talking to the people.
Hey, man, go take your piece and then you do what you is. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, man, there's so many pretentious people out there on YouTube. There's so many people out there on the podcast. They're trying to give you good advice. They're trying to give you good advice left and right. I'm not trying to give you that. Justin's not trying to give you that. We're just trying to be here having a good conversation, trying to explore life. Here's the thing. What I want to, of course you know this. Of course. Technology advances. Medicine advances. And it advances. You know what I'm saying? But each and every person that's born, they're not necessarily advancing. Each and every person that's born, they're born at the same level, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could be born in 1920, they could be born in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta flex on them. But, I just think the thing is, we're always reset. We're on this reset. We have scientific advance. We have technological advance. We have all these educational books. We're ahead of the curve. But the thing is, every generation, the thing that's interesting to me is all the teenagers, all the 20-somethings, all the 30-somethings. They're all learning the same new things over and over. And that cannot be advanced. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have the medicine. We can have the technological. But you cannot teach a teenager. Like, they're not going to be a teenager and be, inserted with a chip and be like, oh, you're going to know all this life experience. You're going to know that you're going to do some fucked up shit when you're a teenager because you're horny. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a guy, you're a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, Justin's making the face, but I'm just saying,
let me ask you a question.
These are things we do. Let me
ask you a question. So I'm in this parenting class, right?
All right.
Do you believe, or that you can think of to your knowledge, that you, from your experience as a child, the things have you learned, was it through nature or through nurture?
Well, while I'm thinking, I think it's nature for me.
Okay. And it's different. It's different for everyone.
It's different for everyone. I remember hanging out with people when I was 15, 16, 17. I remember hanging out with people that were, quote unquote, rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being feeling naive to that. You know what I'm saying? But nature versus nurture. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Because I can say personally, through a certain extent, it's nature that builds the foundation for you. Of course, you look like your parents, you act like your parents. The family members, they can be like, "Oh, that's just like your mother when she was blah blah. That's your father.
Right.
You look just like." But I think it's nurture with the experiences and the culture that you're brought up in. In high school, you get a chance to experiment, and you're part of different groups, and you socialize with different people, and that changes you to a certain extent throughout high school. But you graduate and you're like, oh my gosh, I was a stupid person during that time. I'm changing my ways, and it's nurture. I believe that extends your evolving, the way that you're growing as a young man into an older man. Is nurture.
I don't know, man. I think me and you are the exception. I think me and you are good dudes.
Tell him.
The more part. So how do you? Man, I don't know. Here's the thing. I always feel bad stories about dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I ain't experienced that in my life. I ain't experienced that. The group of guys I've been around with, they're not talking all that. That locker room talk. That nasty talk.
Nasty.
So I feel like. What are we talking about right now? I don't even know.
I think it's time to take a shot.
All right, we'll take a shot. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing being. Here's the thing: if I have a son, I'll get my shot ready, Justin.
All right.
If I have a son, I'm scared that he'll be afraid to just live. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want that.
Well, here's the thing: if he's a white male, half white, whatever, because of Katie. But if he looks white, which is the point, you know, I'm afraid that he'll come under some scrutiny of being. Okay, here's the thing: in the white male entitled thing, entitled. I come from a rural part in Tennessee, East Tennessee, hillbilly country, middle of nowhere. I mean, no one's really entitled. From my opinion, no one's really entitled. But on paper, they're white. And they're from America. They're entitled a little bit. And I think that's a hard thing that people have, I guess, difficulty dealing with. I guess it's just being, how do you know if you're, I think, it's confusing because we're drunk. I'm drunk. But
let me ask you this question. There are 4 main parenting styles. Okay. Which parenting style, A, do you believe works the best? And 2, do you think something that you'll take upon? There's authoritarian / disciplinarian, permissive or indulgent, uninvolved or authoritative. Do you need to break down any of those?
Yeah, probably. That last one.
The authoritarian one that I first mentioned is they use a strict discipline style with little negotiation possible. Punishment is common. Permissive parenting is ones that mostly let their children do what they want and offer limited guidance or direction. They're more like friends than parents.
Yes.
Uninvolved parents are they give their children a lot of freedom and generally stay out of their way. Some parents may make a conscious decision to parent in a way like this. And then authoritative parenting is reasonable, nurturing, set a high and clear expectations. Children with parents who demonstrate the style tend to be self-disciplined and think for themselves. This style is thought to be most beneficial for children.
Justin, here's the thing. And I hope I'm not stepping on your toes. I know we've been drinking. But you have a different experience from your parents. You know, both your parents are passed away.
Yeah.
And my parents are still alive.
Yes.
So I feel like we have a very interesting, different take on it.
Yeah.
So I think what I want to know is what you think you would handle your kids with.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm not being too insensitive.
No.
And,
no, not at all.
I admire you for your positivity on life.
Of course.
And I'm being for real. I know we're drinking, we're having fun.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine, and I hope I'm not bringing up too much emotional bullshit.
Not at all.
But I can't imagine being 20-something, younger 20, and dealing with the shit you've dealt with and excelled the way that you've dealt with it. Because honestly, I feel like I don't have an excuse, but you have destroyed life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I admire you so much. And I'm so honored to be doing this podcast with you. And to call you my best friend. And I know it's kind of like lame to talk about, and I feel like we don't really talk about it, but I think you're such a strong man. And I think it gives me strength, what you're doing and how you handled the whole thing. And, fuck them up. And I love you, man. I really do. I love you to death. I love you to death. Love you to death. And again, thank you all for listening. I love you to death, Justin. Justin. I'm a little drunk. I really do. I love you to death, man. I think you are exceptional. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I'm going to do a shot for you, man.
Love that, dude.
Heart Cougars. And thank you for asking me to be a part of this, because this has been just the best experience for me. And we're going to do this shot.
Yeah, man. Thank you for all those kind words.
Hope that wasn't too emotional. But
no, man.
I just don't know how to talk about some of the stuff you've.
So what I can say, before, I mean, we're not going to dive into all. Listen, if you guys want to hear the very closeness, the serious, the down to earth, kind of talk, I'm going to reference you to season 1, episode 22. That's when Jesse and I we get real down, nitty gritty into all the good stuff, dealing with hardships and that kind of stuff. But Jesse with his kind words, what a sweetheart he is. I mean, just the southern,
I know
the southern charm. Like he's trying to get my digits tonight. That's what we're getting to and all. But listen. Getting back to the agenda. Jesse, I want to know if there's a worse feeling in life than being late.
Late? We share this experience, I think. We share this experience.
We do. But we're both two different men in handling this situation as well. I'm the guy that that sets 5 to 7 alarms, 1 on his watch, 4 on his phone, 1 on a different app, just to ensure that he gets up in time to shower before work. You, look at you over there. Hey, please go to Brew Your Mind Pod on YouTube and check out my man Jesse over there.
I lost it at this point.
Living his best life.
Being late. I hate being late. Here's the thing, Jesse. Here's the thing. I had an appointment at 8 this morning, and I set my alarm for 7 a.m. And
why'd you hold up the 2?
Well, 5 plus 7.
5 plus 7.
So I felt like I was making progress on that point. Justin, did you pee?
Yeah, a while
Here's
ago.
the thing. What is the touchiest subject you could ever talk about? What's the thing?
No.
What's the thing you're like,
let's focus
I never
on what I
want to
brought
talk
up.
about?
No, let's focus on what I brought up.
Here's the thing. How about deploying? Deploying is so... We normalize it, right? Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. I feel that shot hit me now. Yeah, I felt it right then. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever felt that shot just hit you and like, oh, my God. So, here's the thing. I think maybe not Americans, but military members, we normalize deploying, right? Deploying, oh my God, I got to deploy for 6 months. I got to deploy for this, whatever. But how harmful is it? How unusual is it that you are leaving? You're leaving your family. You're leaving your spouse. You're leaving your life for fucking 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Or 9 months. Or blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You're leaving your... If you want to see this on YouTube, that is youtube.com/BrewYourMindPod. And you can see Justin wiped out. And I just think that... it is absurd that we normalize it, don't we? We think it's normal.
It's part of the job.
But
It's what we signed up to do.
there's so many healthy people, healthy relationships that have spent maybe a week apart at the most. A week apart. What's the right
in
answer?
real world,
What's the
we're
right
talking-
answer?
We're talking about like civilians right now. We're talking about how they don't spend that kind of time apart from each other, right?
Ain't nobody lying to you.
And they wonder why military divorce rates are so high. The amount of stress and the amount of deployments that people get put
It
on.
is. Here's the thing,
It's something they
Justin.
get apart
I've been divorced. I've been divorced. How do you control divorce though? Here's what we haven't talked about, me and you. Justin, you knew my ex.
Yeah.
Sometimes people ask me what happened. And I think it's interesting. And I think to myself, when I reflect back, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. So at what point is it your fault? At what point is it not your fault? How do you control that? How do you control that? I thought, to me, divorce is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Because to me, my parents, fucking crazy, man. Sorry, dropping the F-bomb a lot.
Maturity for everybody.
I just thought my parents, my whole life, the only thing I'd known was marriage, not divorce, right? So to me, when I got divorced, I was the first one. The first one of my siblings to get divorced, right? So I felt so embarrassed. Because I felt like this is not how it's supposed to go. This is not my life. I've been living it in a straight edge. I've been doing everything right. I've been everything right. You know what I'm saying? Justin, do another shot. Drink one shot. Do another one. So, I think. So I think what I've been doing is wrong. Something I've done.
That's not a good thought process, Jesse.
I know.
Are you happy? Yes.
That's another deep question.
Yes, you are.
What is happiness, though?
Can you put a smile on your face right now?
Can I fake a smile?
No. Can you be a real smile?
A real one?
Right now. Hey, Jesse.
A real smile.
Jesse, let me see that smile, dude. What that smile do?
Here's the thing. I'm worried, man. I'm worried, Justin. I am. I think, here's the thing. Which troubles me with me and you. You seem genuinely happy. I mean that. You seem happy. And then I don't know if I'm fully there sometimes.
Well, what can we do to build you up to the happiness that you want to be at?
I don't know, but what the thing is that troubles me is comparison.
You don't compare.
Comparison
Comparison is yes. You beat me to the punchline. Comparison is a thief of joy. You do not compare yourself to someone else's life. You don't do it. You don't do it because what do you do when you do that? You set yourself up for failure because then you find the flaws in your own life that you can't find in theirs. You don't find any flaws in their life. You only find flaws in yours. You only find the perfections in theirs. You find the imperfections in yours. And that is the incorrect way of living. You must live through yourself and the family around you. That's all you can control. You can't control anyone else besides you. Okay? The happiness outside of you and your family is uncontrollable. You have to get that out of your mindset. You can only control your happiness and your family's happiness.
This man is speaking some daggum truth. What's the deepest thing in your life, Justin?
You.
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Take another shot, Jesse. If you're gonna say hold on.
Okay. Here's the thing, Justin. I value our friendship so much.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do.
No, I'm serious. I do.
I don't think.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I really do. Shout out if you've been listening this far on the podcast here.
We are at the hour 5-minute mark.
Are we?
We are.
I hit the record 2 times. No way! Are you serious? I thought I just hit once.
Yep. 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Okay.
You might want to hit that record again.
Well, it's still recording. So what I was thinking, Justin, best friends. How do you know that do you think we're lifelong best friends? You know what I'm saying? How do you know that?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Do you feel it like deep in your heart?
Here's the thing. How many friends have you met throughout your military career and have kept up with like this? You know, because we always meet our good friends each assignment, you know, and we're really, you know, we hang out, we really bond.
Yeah.
But while you're doing that, you still keep touch with those that you were previously assigned with or whatever. And that's the thing with you and I. Dude, you were mopping the floor at Kiesler while I was working the desk the first week we got there. And you were like, "What up, shawty?" And I said, "What up, girl?" And then all of a sudden, we were just marching to class together. And ever since then, we went to Scott. We got stationed together. We were training together. We got put in the same flight. They said, "Hey, I want Jesse, but only if Jesse comes with Cape." All right. And then we got them too. We in the same flight. And all of a sudden, you're going to work at the next job. I'm working at the same place as you. Every time, dude, we were hitting up Skype together. We're like, "Hey, when you taking your break?" "I'm taking my break at the same time." And then we hanging out. I'm telling you, dude. This is the definition of the best friend right here. It's someone that can take 13 shots and continue to talk the talk.
It is what it is. I can't even believe. Red cap, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Justin. How you doing down there? Episode 50, bro. 50. We have done it. We have come all this way. Episode 50. Season 2. Swerve on them, Justin. Swerve on them. Let them know what it is.
Swerve.
Here's the thing. What's the deepest question I could ever ask myself? I think the scariest thing I ever asked myself. Scariest thing. What about having kids? How do you know you're ready? How do you know you're ready for having kids? I don't know. Do people just stumble into it? I just don't know. I can't fathom. Justin, I can't fathom into it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the green screen will fall. Sometimes it will fall. I just cannot fathom having kids. Here's the thing. You're taking care of someone all the time. And they're growing up. But what a beautiful thing that you're doing. Beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Beautiful thing that you're having with the kids. But what does it matter, though? What does it matter is the thing, Justin. What does it matter? Because I think a lot of us think we have some great, dignified, existential, future among us. Future. Well, you know what I'm saying? We have our last name. We have our great, daggum fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of thing above us, right? We got some kind of future. Some kind of lineage. But what does it matter? Okay, here's my example. Justin calm sometimes. He calm. But what about Harry? Is it Harry and Meghan? I mean, they're part of the lineage. Harry? I don't know. They're part of the Princess Diana. They're part of the lineage. Part of it. You know what I'm saying? Justin, they're part of the lineage.
I agree with you saying, hey. Oh, God.
Shout out to Justin knocking down the green screen. So I'm just saying, they are part of... here's the thing, Justin. You knocked down the green screen. Justin, can you hear me? No? Mm-mm. You can't hear me. Here's the thing. I just don't know about Justin. I want to know more about him. Justin.
What's up, man?
Here's the thing. When you knock down your green screen, you see this right here?
Yep.
I knocked that down too.
Oh, you took a shot while I was down?
No, I knocked the shot down, and it went into the carpet.
You want to take another one?
No.
Let's take another one.
Okay, one more.
One more for the
We'll
boys.
do one more.
We're about to shut it down here, guys. Listen,
this has been a wild episode, right?
we're all over the place. We had a lot to drink before we started.
Here's the thing. What I want to know, Justin, are men animals or are women animals?
We are both animals.
Here's the thing. My experience.
Take a shot at me.
My experience. 1, 2, 3. Ready?
That's the face right there. That's the face we love, America. That one right there. Zoom in on that. Oh,
no more.
So listen.
Justin, no.
I just wanna look ahead to season 3. All right. I just want to look ahead of what we have planned.
What is going to happen?
For the people, Jesse. Expect some more guests. Expect some more merch. Expect for this next season to be the same amount of episodes. 25 less than a year. But let me tell you that it is great to be able to look back at a whole season of 25 episodes and be able to see the amount of things that have changed in that time, and it was a big year for Jesse and I, with us moving and whatnot.
Big year.
Just to becoming engaged, us and
Justin got a red cap.
Becoming homeowners, and I got a red hat on right now. That's why he said red cap. It's just, I don't know. I really enjoy doing this podcast, and I enjoy all the listeners to it. But really, it gives us an opportunity to go through memory lane. I mean, I spent the last week to prep for this season 2, episode 50 finale, listening to bits and pieces of our last 25 episodes that we did. And let me tell you, every bit of those episodes, it was just good. The things that were said,
thank you,
that are there forever. And I just want to say thank you to those that are with us today, still brewing their mind. You know,
Yeah.
this started talking about, is there an age limit for video games?
Hey.
That was the very first episode. And now here we are, 15 to 17 shots in. Just enjoying just enjoying the opportunity of having an episode 50, a season 2 finale. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to us. And thank you to Jesse for jumping on board and just having a grand old time with me and just living life to the fullest as we are at 1 hour and 15 minutes, my man. Anything you want to say before we shut it down?
Love everyone listening. I love everyone listening. And I love everyone listening. And then now, for real, here's the thing, Justin. Let's keep it enunciation. I find it incredibly honorable to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I find it incredibly honorable to be a part of this with you, Justin. I do. And we get on here and we talk some deep subjects. And we get some interaction. And we do all this and that. And blah, 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 blah. And it's fun, right? It's fun. But the thing is, man, when I get that feedback, and I get that feedback. And people are like, I'm feeling it. And I understand. And I relate to that. That's the thing, man. That's the only thing I want to feel is somewhere like getting that feedback, getting that feeling with it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep going. I don't even care if we're going to do like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what the numbers is, Justin. Here's the thing. I'm here for the people. Here's the thing, Justin. I just want to sharpen you, and I want you to sharpen me. That's the point. Here's the thing, Justin. Here's the thing. You sharpen me. I sharpen you. And so if some of these people come through and they're like observing us, they getting sharpened too. And they're going to cut through the life together. Man, we're going to cut, slice, and then slice, and then slice together. You know what I'm saying? You know how sharp as can be. It'd be like a hair piece. You know, like a piece of hair. And then you put it on a knife's edge. You know what I'm saying? Just, you see it? Like this. You know what I'm saying? Cut that piece of hair in there. So I'm just saying, look, boys, life is against you. And sometimes we drink. You know why we drink, Justin?
Why?
To let loose, to feel inner spirit come out. That's why. Inner spirit, boys. Inner spirit. You know what I'm saying? Let loose with your inner spirit. Let it come out. Because the thing is, I think with men, we have an idea that we're not so complicated, we're not so spiritual, but we are. And don't forget that, boys. Boys, don't forget that. Hold on to each other. Sharpen each other. Hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? Do a little drinking. Do a little dancing. Do a little hugging. Hug each other.
Make a little love. Get down tonight. Down tonight.
Justin, that's all I got, man. It's season 3 coming up. Man, that's wild.
Yeah, so, hey, we don't know when season 3 is going to start, but I think that's the excitement of it, you know?
I'm excited.
I want you guys, those that are listening to it, to go back and listen to any of the episodes that you haven't listened to. Use this time while we are not recording or pushing out new episodes. Go back and listen to season 1. Listen to season 2. Listen to the roots of Brew Your Mind. This is your opportunity to go back to see firsthand how far we have come.
How far?
I think it's pretty special. There are times where I go back to season 1, I listen to episodes like, wow. And I almost want to cringe at times. It's like, man, that is so much below of where we are now. But really, we wouldn't be where we are now without that. You know, we are constantly building off of each other. Episode after episode, we are constantly learning from what we have talked about. And really, it goes down to the roots of the community, the Brew Your Mind community. And it just showed me through the IG live that we had, the 1 hour long of IG live that we had before we recorded.
1 hour.
Of the people that joined us and the people
Justin,
that
I love you.
Love you too, man. The people, the questions that we had, it just really touched me, man, because I was not expecting to be on IG Live for an hour before we record. But people kept flowing in, people kept talking to us, and the people kept talking to each other, and it's just like that's exactly what we want. We want this Brew Your Mind community just to be together. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful, man.
Thank you so much, guys, for listening to us recording an episode after being heavily intoxicated. This is Brew Your Mind at its finest, okay? And I really am thankful for each and every one of you guys. I'm telling you, the stats, they show the locations of who's listening.
Location.
So if I see in Egypt, I'm like, whoa. If I didn't see in Australia, I'm like, whoa. If I see Wisconsin, I'm like, hey. If I see Tennessee, I'm like, hey. So it's really cool to see you guys continue to plug in. I really appreciate it. If you are still with us, an hour and 21 minutes in, I thank you. I thank you for being a loyal Brew Your Mind listener, because it is. I am a person that just wanted to start a podcast. That's it.
Yeah.
And Jesse joined, and me and him, we love what we're doing, and we're gonna continue to do it. I can't tell you an end date, because who knows? Who knows when we're gonna stop? So we're gonna end this podcast, this episode, the most appropriate way that we can end one. All right. And I want you guys to look out for each other. I want you guys to stay safe during these times. But most importantly, I don't want you guys to forget to brew your mind.
Hey, boy. Listen, one time for like me and sweat like this and buzz so hard. Brew Your Mind. Justin, episode 50 is over. Justin, say it one time. Say it one time for the end like me. Brew Your Mind.
Sweat like this. Brew Your Mind. We out.
We out. Bye. Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Be right back.